How is it going, guys, and welcome to the Olufemi channel. We're a group of teachers that want to shore up your video production skills in as little time as possible.
Here at Olufemi, we're always working on ways to make better YouTube videos for you to watch. We research, design, and test everything before we post our videos. This is corporate video titles that don't suck.
G'day channel gang, welcome back. We're going to dive straight into the lesson right now, but you can download the Premiere project file for this lesson right now in the description. Go grab that and then we'll get started.
First, we create a new sequence. I'm going to make it 1920 by 1080 at 24 frames per second. Next, we'll design our main body of text. Pick your favorite font. I'm going to use our channel font and make it all caps by clicking on the double T icon in the Essential Graphics panel. I'll trim it to around 5 seconds. If you're having trouble locating the Essential Graphics panel, go to Window and check Essential Graphics. Next, we're going to center our text. Let's set up some guidelines to make it easier to center our elements. Let's bring up our safe margin so we can see where the center of our screen is. Now, let's turn on our rulers. Make sure you select the program window and go up to View and check Show Rulers. Drag some guides from the edges and make a crosshair at the center so we know where the dead center of the screen is. Okay, we can finally center our text. Change the justification to center and then horizontal and vertical align the text. Make sure you have nothing selected and go to the Essential Graphics panel and create a new rectangle shape. I like changing the rectangle to red so it's easy to see. Resize the rectangle so it covers just the height of the word, but also goes all the way to the edges of the screen. Make sure the rectangle element covers the whole duration of your text, otherwise things will start doing weird things. Okay, let's go to the effects panel and apply the track matte key effect to the text layer. We'll set the matte layer to video 2, or whatever layer your rectangle is set to. The rectangle will disappear, but don't worry, it's still there. We've just used it to create a boundary for where the text can be visible. That is, where the rectangle was. Let's have it animate on. Highlight the text and go to the effects panel. Under the vector motion property, go to around the 1 second mark and click the stopwatch to set a keyframe. Then go back to 0 seconds and change the Y coordinate till the text disappears out of the frame. Finally, let's make this animation sexy, easy in the second keyframe. Beautiful. Okay, time to make the white box. Make sure nothing is selected and go to the Essential Graphics panel and create a new rectangle. Turn off the fill and turn on the stroke and set the thickness to 5. We'll keep it white for now. Resize the rectangle to taste. I like to give it a lot of space around the text. Okay, to animate the box coming on. Again, make sure nothing is selected and create another rectangle. Make sure fill is on and the stroke is off. We'll also make it red. Resize the rectangle so that it covers the height of the box we just created. It's also important that the rectangle notches line up with the crosshairs we set up. Otherwise, you'll get a wonky transition. Select our red rectangle layer and let's create some animation. We'll go to the effects panel and go to the shape property, and under transform, we'll uncheck uniform transform so we can split the horizontal and vertical scale. Let's go to around 2 seconds and set the first keyframe. Then we'll go to the beginning and set the keyframe to 0. Now, we'll make the keyframes a little sexier by applying an ease in the last keyframe. Okay, you've probably guessed it, we're going to apply the track matte key to the white box layer and set the matte to video 4, or whatever layer the animated rectangle is on. And voila! We have an animated rectangle. Finally, let's create a little notch for our little text to sit in. We'll need to turn off the track matte key on the layer below so we can see the animated rectangle again. Select the animated rectangle matte we just created and add another rectangle. This new rectangle is going to cut out the notch in our current rectangle, so place it where you want it to be. I'm going to place it here. With the new shape selected, select Mask with Shape and then select Invert. Let's go back to the white box layer and turn the track matte key effect back on. And bam! Box with a notch, baby! And finally, we're going to add our text inside the notch and add a quick cross dissolve. And there you have it, corporate titles that don't suck in Premiere. And look, if you're making corporate videos, you'll definitely need stock. As someone who has made his fair share of corporate videos for a living, the quickest way to add value to your videos is to have good quality stock footage, and Envato Elements has some of the best. Whether it's buildings, people working, drone shots, these guys have got you covered. Plus, they've got your back for royalty-free music too. And hey, maybe you're lazy like me and just want some corporate graphics to throw into your project. They got you covered there too. And for only $9 for your first month. This is a no-brainer and definitely an investment into helping you get things done faster and smarter. Check the link in the description if this is something you're interested in. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, and if this has helped you in any way, shape or form, please leave a comment, smash the like button and click subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, time to read some comments.
All right, we got this first one from Julio. Simply the best. Thanks so much, my brother. I really appreciate all the encouragement that we get. Miracle Walk Productions. Well, I'm really glad that you can create something that doesn't feel cringy anymore. That's always a bonus. And Mary, thank you so much for your very heartfelt message here. I appreciate it, and I know how frustrating it is to learn After Effects because it is a very difficult program to learn off the bat. Herman's got a really great tutorial on how to do this stuff as well, and I do appreciate that you do like my soothing voice.
Okay guys, thanks for watching, and if you're looking for some sick Premiere Pro tips, my mate Dave all the way in sunny London has made a video about hacking the transform effect, which is pretty dope. Also, he's quite a musician, so make sure you check out his Instagram too.
All right, guys, thanks for watching, and remember, never eat sushi from a gas station. Peace.